pre-recorded hypnosis audio. You might have got one from a hypnotherapist as a follow-up, or you could find them on YouTube. They're hypnosis sessions for anxiety, stress, sleep, and they may relax you temporarily, but are they really solving that issue for you? I've tried. I've listened to those audios and nothing really happened. I might have felt a bit relaxed. I even listened to them for 30 days in a row, trying to solve the problem that I had. But I didn't feel anything really on the first day. And I definitely didn't feel anything on the last day, on the 30th day in a row. But the instructions were that somehow I would get there over those 30 days. But I didn't. So I thought hypnosis didn't work. I thought that's what hypnosis looked like, but it's not. Hypnotherapy is customized to you. Those tapes are like going to any therapist for help with a problem, and instead of listening to you talk about your problem and understanding your problem, they just give you a recorded audio because they think they know what your problem is. Because people take different paths to get to stress. They don't take that same path. It's not the same. How they got to stress, how they got to anxiety is different for every person. And maybe they're not sleeping, but it was a specific event, something personal that happened to them that is somehow tied into them not being able to sleep. And so when people come in for accelerated hypnosis, I wouldn't dare to guess what is going on in that person, consciously or subconsciously. And what I do is I connect that person to their subconscious, where the problem is and where all the answers for that problem are. All the resources that that person needs to help them have a good night's sleep. Let's take a look at how this process works and how making a judgment, trying to evaluate it with your conscious mind, can actually get in the way. I had a client who came in because they were feeling low. And so immediately, where does your mind go to fix that problem? So what do you think? What pre-recorded hypnosis session could you make for that? Maybe it would be something like, feel better now, or think happy thoughts, or something like that. As she connected with her subconscious in that deep, resourceful state of hypnosis, she realized that she just needed to feel whatever she was feeling. And there was a whole bunch of reasons why that were personal and specific to her. And so as she thought about this problem, as she resolved this problem, she realized how important it was to be in the present moment with whatever it was she was feeling. And this was better than how she was handling things before, what was happening before. And I could have never come up with that with my conscious mind. I needed to let her figure it all out for herself. And if I would have said something like, well, be present, be mindful, be in the moment, that might have really got in the way of her discovering it for herself, because there's something called the writing response, where when you tell someone something, they will automatically push back against that. When you give someone advice or tell someone something, they tend to automatically, as a response, push back against whatever you've told them. And so by telling her that she needed to be in the moment, be mindful, just feel her feelings, that could have got in the way of her working it out in her subconscious, because When I asked her how she felt about that problem of feeling low, it did not occur to her as a problem anymore. She had this learning experience, not just like reading a poster of be mindful, be in the present moment, be here now, but she actually had a learning experience about that for herself that was tied in to all of her past and healing her past in the process. So if you've tried some of those pre-recorded hypnosis sessions and they haven't worked, there is another type of hypnotherapy that can change your relationship to your problems, because what's happening out there or internally may not change for a while. And if it's a problem, looking for situations to change today might not be the solution, because what was happening for her didn't change. It was the way that it all occurred to her when she had a new set of resources. And that's why I call hypnosis a deep, resourceful state.